Yellow.
Well, hello there. So, today we are fitting our second final window in the back door of the relay. So we are going the left door, as you're looking at them. Passenger side back barn door. So we're only putting one window in just because we want to keep the other side for like storage and things like that. And I know that in our previous windows we kind of described why we chose our other windows. And we weren't originally going to go down the sliding window / privacy glass route, but we have seen these on quite a few other videos and we really like them. They actually let a lot more natural light in than we thought, and we've only got a 500 by 500-ish gap to play with in the back, and we couldn't find any of our windows that we had, the previous windows that we fitted, we couldn't find any of those that fit in the gap nicely. Either that or they were just really small and we didn't really see the point because we wanted quite a lot of light coming through that back door. So we've seen a few people fit these and we actually really like them. So we thought, why not? So, yeah.
Also, another great thing about putting this window here is that you may see these little bits of dents there, and it's going to cover all of those. So it's like it's never even going to been there. If it's going to been there, it's never going to be there. What am I saying?
Who knows?
Who knows? No one knows what I'm saying because I barely know myself. Anyway, so yeah, this whole, if you imagine cutting a disc down this line, that's technically going to be our hole. And we are just going to crack on with it, get it done, get the window in. Bish bosh bash.
Okay, very keen today.
Bish bosh bash.
He's keen to cut holes in our van today.
I don't know about you guys, but I just want to get this van done.
Right, let's go.
Let's just full on do it. Let's go. So what we're doing, guys, is basically, as I said earlier, cutting this out here, cutting the gap out. So I'm using a grinder. Hopefully this is okay. Cool, look at my shades. Don't I look like a scooter? So basically, like I said, cutting this out, using a grinder. Are you ready?
So
My only thing I'm worried about is using a grinder around these corner bits, but it's all I got, and is what I'm gonna, you know, use to do it with.
hopefully that's okay.
Are you ready?
We have seen, because we've basically got like an overlap on the window where it's going to bond. So this is slightly bigger than like the measurement that we were originally going to go for, but because you've got the overlap it doesn't really matter, and we think that the seal will be easier to fit because you've got these two bits. You've got like the inner metal and the outer metal. If we just cut round the whole thing, the seal will be much better because we've got the rubber seal to obviously fit the metal, which we'll go through in a bit. So yeah, we'll go for that. Happy?
Happy.
Let's cut. Yeah. Can we cut
ready?
it to the good bit? No, not there.
Oh, no. Ready? Is it recording?
I'm recording.
Let's do it. How'd you feel? I think she liked it really. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's like I said, it's quite nice because you got that little lip to sit on with the disc.
I just get like, I don't know, it's just the idea of...
I know,
setting
but the
myself
more
on
you
it.
do these things, the more you get used to it, the more things become easier.
If it was like a random piece of metal, or like somebody else's van, probably wouldn't mind so much.
True, but the good thing about this is that we have that extra bit of bonding on the outside, so you're not going to see the cut.
Yeah, I know, but still.
But that's a very nice
But
cut.
I cut this whole line. This was all me.
Yeah. Well, leave in the comments and tell how good she was. So as you can see now, guys, the hole is now cut. Using the grinder, to be honest, wasn't the best tool. Probably would have used a jigsaw for it. It's a bit jumpy in places, especially in the corners, but nonetheless, it's done the job. And we're now going to sand down the sides using a bit of sandpaper, and then we're going to treat it with some like metal paint to make sure it doesn't cause any rusting or anything. And then we got a nice little bit of seal, I think it's called U-trim, and we put it just on the edge that we've cut, and that should give it a nice finish before we put the window on. But before we put the window on, because we need to use bonding material and everything. But yeah, so we've kind of messed up. We cut the hole for the window fits. The
hole is fine.
The hole is fine. It's the fact that we brought some U-trim.
Yeah, like a seal to go to bind the two metal panels, because there's two metal panels on the back door. So you need like a waterproof seal when you're doing a bonded window. So we ordered one in the week, and we thought we ordered 5 meters, and we didn't even open the bag because it's a really big bag. But we cut the hole before we opened the bag, and it turns out it's less than a meter.
Yeah. There we go.
See here.
That's 5 meters worth.
So it doesn't actually fit round.
Yeah, so we're a bit in a sticky situation. So the window's ready to go, just we haven't got bonding, so we've had to cover that for the night. Hopefully tomorrow we can grab some. It's a bit late today.
We tried to look everywhere, but like normal shops don't sell this sort of U-trim, like even Halfords and stuff, because it has to be thicker. So we can't find any. I've had a good cry. Cal's been
just stressed.
Very stressed. But I think this is the reality of doing something like this. Like, we are amateurs. Like, this is a difficult process.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, Cal's done so much work on this van already on his own, cutting the windows and fitting the windows, and really like led us to do all of this. And I think it's the reality of being like new. Like, you live and learn, they say, and I think that's something like we're going to learn so much from this experience. And if we can tell you anything we can teach you before, is to make sure you check you've got everything before you do something like this, which seems really obvious, but when you're pushed for time and you want to crack on because you've got the sun out, you know.
That's it. Make sure you check your packages, guys, all right?
Open them up.
Don't follow our footsteps.
So we will keep you updated with this situation. Hopefully, like Cal said, we're going to try to get our hands on some U-trim. We've contacted a couple of companies to try to grab some tomorrow. If not, we're going to have to wait a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then get it in. Like I said, anything you order online, like next day delivery and stuff. Obviously, it's weekend at the moment, so we can't get anything until Monday, Tuesday earliest.
Yeah. So that's us, and we'll bring you back in the morning when hopefully we'll have some U-trim. If not, we'll get the solar panel on instead, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll get that on instead, and hopefully...
Think positive.
Think positive.
But,
welcome back, guys. It's been a few days now since we had that disaster on the weekend. As you can see, we've got our trim. It's finally arrived. Can't believe it. We can finally do this. I can't believe it. You know what I mean?
Leave it. It's here.
It is here.
Do you want to touch it? It's real. Okay?
Yeah. When this happened on the weekend, I thought the world was going to end.
That's very overdramatic.
No, but it's there now. I can't wait to finally fit the window. So what we're doing currently is just wiping down the surface area.
Should we explain how we fit the trim?
Yes, you've done that, so you can.
Trim was really easy to fit, to be fair. It just got some, what do you call them? Like,
just pliers?
Not pliers.
Yeah, not pliers.
Like, I don't know what they were. I just used them to basically, I put the trim around the outside of the 2 pieces of metal. So on these doors, you can see that you have an inner frame and then an outer frame. So I've put the trim over both pieces of metal to basically draw the 2 pieces of metal together, and then I've just crimped it all the way around to secure it on, and made sure I've pushed it all the way up, and obviously put the bit where it crosses over at the bottom.
Right there,
not very good.
Just 2
Don't show
joins
my
there.
handiwork too much.
It's very good.
But yeah, just so that it obviously is at the bottom, so it's the least likely to leak, I'm guessing. I don't know. I just thought it made sense.
Yeah, it just makes it look better also.
It looks good. I'm happy with it. It went on really well. So yeah, I've just cleaned this.
We've got to clean the window out way next.
Yeah, so if we show you what our pack came with.
Yeah.
in the pack that we ordered, we've read online what we need. So we've got a glass primer wipe, one of these. So we need to clean the glass outside around the window, and basically the bit that's actually going to stick to the back of the van with this, and then we're going to clean the back of the van with this. I've just also gave it a clean with some kind of sugar soap water just to make it clean because the van's a little bit dirty. So I'll put this on the window, then the back of the van where it will make contact, and then once this, obviously that should air dry quickly, we're then going to apply this body primer. So we're going to apply this to the window, the bit of the window that again is going to be sticking to the back of the van, and then to the bit of the van that's sticking to the window, and it comes with like a little swabby sponge.
Yeah. So yeah, once that's all done, we can get the window in.
This is highly flammable.
Fine. Yeah. Anyway, so as you can see now, guys, we are using the swab.
Oh god, I don't know how much I'm meant to paint.
Just on the, I would say just the amount you need.
I don't know how much I need.
This is it, guys. Just tell us in the comments if we're doing this wrong, but we assume we're
doing it wrong after we fit the window.
After we've done it. But,
so what we're doing is I've drawn a little line where, I hope I've not gone past that.
As you can't pick up on the camera, but basically we put the window up into the hole to get an eye for it, and basically from the inside we used a Sharpie to do small dots on the window where the window met the frame, if you know what I'm saying.
So that we basically didn't paint a bit that wasn't sticking. That's not going to stick to the...
I think this might be shown here, potentially on the right, but we'll see. It's like we've never done this before, and I haven't seen anybody else do this. As you can see, we're applying the, what's it called? The
primer.
Primer. It's not called, on the bottle, I mean.
Yeah, body primer.
Body primer, apologies, Sam was right. Yeah, we're trying to leave this little gap here just because when the window goes on, there's about a 5mm gap. It doesn't actually go all the way up to here or to the end sort of thing. But so we're just going to put our sealant obviously in what we've covered in black. So yeah, it should be okay. And it's really quick stuff to dry, to be fair. Like, we've only just literally about 30 seconds ago applied that, and it looks as if you can touch it nearly. So
it's just like, it's like just tacky now, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I'd probably give it like 10-15 minutes to dry, and I would say that's good to go.
So I know it's a little bit difficult to see, but this is our completed back window. Sorry, the van is parked quite close, as you can see, quite close to the wall. But
hello, my friends.
this is our now completed and sealed.
Hello.
Privacy glass back window.
And it's lovely.
We love it, and it's rained and it's not leaked.
It's what we want.
Do you want to take them in that way? You can...
Yeah, I'll take you in there. Say, come on, follow me, guys. Boop, boop. So there it is from the inside. What a masterpiece. Nice little slidey bit there. Sorry about the light in there.
So this window all in all cost us
125?
125, I think.
125 quid.
And then the seal.
And then the seal, the
done by
U-trim.
myself.
Yeah.
This lovely U-trim.
15 quid.
15 quid.
For 8 meters? 4 meters, sorry.
And then £15, about £15 on a kit for like master bond and some primer. So actually, all in all, what's that? 150 quid?
150 quid for that window. That's a lovely sliding window. Lets a lot of light through, more than you expect from these privacy glass windows.
Yeah, because the original reason we didn't want to. Sorry, it's a little bit dark in here. You can't really see the natural light. We will put up a video in a couple of weeks of like the natural light. That we can get through them. But the main reason I was a little bit skeptical of privacy glass, because I wasn't sure how much, like I've seen privacy glass before that haven't had that much natural light through, but these actually do let so much through, and we're really happy with them. So great
stuff. Welcome back, guys. Today we're installing our last window, and you know, it's a long time coming, let's face it. I bet you're tired of seeing enough windows being installed, because we are.
I was just being a twat for that entire thing.
So yeah, we're going to be installing it up here. Our last window. Inside our shower cubicle. Some of you may be a bit thinking of controversy there, but you know, it's what we want to do.
I want to be able to peek on Cal in the shower from the outside as well as the inside. So I'm fitting this window.
Yeah, she's going to do it all, and I'm just going to sit back
I'm just going to watch
sip a
him
cup of
fit
tea.
So basically, our actual genuine thought process through is a blackout window, so no one's going to be like up on a fucking stool. Oh, I swore.
Doesn't matter, we can beat that.
Beep. You're not going to be up on a stool outside, some creeper up on a stool, like looking through your privacy glass window downwards in the van. So we're basically putting it really high up on this panel of the van. It just about fits in here, the little small window.
And if you can see Sam's head, she's only just coming above this bracing.
Exactly.
And it's up here, like, and
yeah,
when you're standing on the ground, your head's about here.
So yeah, it's going to be fine. And we're basically putting it in for ventilation. So we were going to look at putting another roof vent in above the shower cubicle. But we were worried about like the ridges in the ceiling and it leaking. And yeah, we just kind of thought this would be a better idea. The shower cubicle is going to come up to just before our max air fan as well. Which actually...
Let me show you.
So Cal, pretend you stood in the shower. Your elbow can't come out that far.
Oh.
I don't know if it's precautionary.
Scrubby.
So basically the wall will come up to about here, but we're not going to build it all the way to the ceiling. So there's going to be a small gap where steam can escape, and when you're having a shower, the idea is that you'll put that max air fan on to draw air out of the van so that it will pull the steam out, and then obviously some steam will go through the window, the bypass window.
And if you're doing, you know, your toilet business and it's pretty stuffy in there, without having to waste any electric, just crack the window.
I was just going with some...
It's multi-purpose.
You know, I know, but spare the details.
But yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna cut this bit of bracing out, and then we're gonna mark up a hole. So,
wish us luck. Like I said earlier, I literally think I'm in the matrix of these glasses. Leave down in the comments if you like them or not, because I'll change them if we don't. So as you can see now guys, we've cut the hole out and we have firstly put some protective metal paint on the inside just to stop the cut from rusting. We originally had this trim that we used on the back door. You can see there, it's quite thick. We've just had it on, and when we placed the window on, the window sat out quite far, which obviously we didn't want. So we're just doing a bit of a makeshift one, to be honest. I've just used a lot of electrical tape to go around the whole, double layered it as well, and the window sits nice and flush now against the panel which we wanted. So yeah, we're just doing this basically. Don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. It's not like it's going to get wet because obviously the sealant's going to be on the window, so, and it just gives it that extra finish. It doesn't look as pretty as the trim admittedly, but the trim takes like 5 or 6 days to come now, and as you can see there's a massive hole in our van, so this is gonna have to do. You're not gonna see it anyway, it's gonna be all covered up and whatever, but yeah. So what I've done here is basically use the primer that came with the original kit that we fitted that window with. We had enough left over so I could go around the edge there, and that just needs to dry for 10 minutes. It's quick, stuff his things with alcohol in. And Sam is just doing the same on the outside here. She's just painting around the outer edge. So when we put the sealant on, it's got the best contact it can possibly have. So yeah, we just need to give that 10-15 minutes to dry, and then once that's done,
you can go get some tea.
I'm going to get some tea, which is important. Today's been very stressful. And then...
But Cal has successfully cut the last outer hole in the van.
Yeah, it's finally done.
Like he's done, like we've got all of our external holes cut now.
All done, last window. So just need to get some sealant on the window, and then stick it on, and then
I bet you guys are bored of seeing us fit windows.
yeah.
To be honest, we're very bored of fitting them.
Yeah.
I was bored by the second one, not gonna lie.
So yeah, I'm just gonna crack on, get that window in, put some
Duct tape
on the outside just to hold it in position. Not that it needs it, but it just gives an extra force to pull towards the van.
and helps us sleep tonight.
So there you go, guys. That's the last window in. Ain't she a beaut? She's really nice, to be fair. Really easy to install these ones. This one is, I think it's 80% privacy as well, but that's a lot of lighting. I believe this is I know so. This is for our shower, so I'll come show you quickly. Oh, ow, step on the stones, this hurts. Ow. Oh, sorry there.
You've caught me having a shower. I hope you didn't see me through my window.
That's it. Some of you may think it's quite high, but actually it's like in my eye level, and when you're actually having a shower, you're down here somewhere. You ain't gonna see anything.
You mean
Don't
from
worry.
the outside?
From the outside,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah, from the outside.
And you, I don't so much because I'd have to be on my tippy toes. But I get a view of the sky.
You have view of the
And
sky.
you get a nice view while we're having a shower.
Exactly.
And ventilation for the nation.
That's it.
Why, scrub-a-dub-dub.
But no, that's that done. We got these from TVW. Yeah.
No, we got them from Van.
No, TVW.
We bought them from Van Pimps.
We brought them from Van Pimps. Don't know where they're from. I don't even know how we got them, but they're in there now. We'll leave a link in the comment and description. Yeah, description, not comments, in description. Thanks for tuning in again for another video. Yes, the holes are done. All the holes are done, actually, I should say.
That's every external hole now cut in the van.
And we are over the moon about it. It's been
7 holes?
1, 2,
Six.
3, 4, 5 holes.
There's 4
1,
windows.
2, 4 windows, 5 of them from the roof.
Yeah, and then there's the 240-volt system, which we haven't got to yet, which you will see because that's we've just done the basics of that. So we need to do the rest of it, and then we'll show you. And we've also cut the hole where the wire's going for the solar panel, which will be a future video because again, that is only the very beginning of that. So we've got a lot of work to go on those things. They're just kind of half done at the moment.
To be fair,
but
I'm losing track of what we're doing there. We've done so much.
But that is all of the external holes fitted. And this weekend we're starting to move on to insulation. So yeah, it feels a little bit better now. It feels like we're actually getting somewhere, and that it's not just
we're getting to the good stuff now. Not that the windows weren't good; they were just a bit
stressful and nerve-wracking, and I think.
But they're done.
Yeah.
They're a memory. They're in the past.
And we're getting all excited, and I think we're gonna get to electrics, and I'm gonna get stressed again.
Yeah.
But it's stressful, but it's fun. We're learning lots, we're adapting. That's the one thing I think I've learned so far. The biggest lesson I've learned is that everything doesn't go textbook. Just because people can do it on another YouTube video and it goes well for them, it doesn't mean it's automatically gonna go okay for you. Like, we are amateurs, we've never done this before.
Exactly. So, what is the one thing you can leave with our fans?
That is
What's the one piece of
bold
advice you would give
statement.
them before starting a conversion?
I wouldn't give before starting a conversion.
Yeah, so let's say they've brought a van, but what's the next thing?
Do your research, watch loads of YouTube videos, watch us and see, actually we're not too bad, but you know, watch loads of YouTube videos. And
I'd probably say watch our video first and then find someone better.
find someone that knows
This
what
is
they're
like,
doing.
okay,
Find
so
the
this-
people that we watched. And then made a. Actually, no, we've done okay so far.
Yeah, we've done alright.
Touch all the wood in the van.
It may look
No,
rubbish,
but
but we've done alright.
My main bit of advice, sorry, where are we at? Main bit of advice is to be patient. Do not rush anything. And don't put pressure on yourselves that you're not getting things perfect. Like, nothing is perfect. And it's a learning process, and sometimes you have to adapt.
Exactly.
I know that's not really advice, but you kind of get me.
Good.
What would you say to people?
Following from what you're saying, just, if anything, don't rush into it.
What, don't rush into buying a van? No, rush into buying a van. Buy a van.
No, I mean, yes, obviously buy a
Pro van
van.
life.
don't expect everything to be like, don't give yourself a time limit on when you want it done.
No, Cal is Mr. I want everything done 2 weekends ago. He wanted a full conversion done within a month. And actually, in reality, we both work full-time plus. We do a lot of overtime, and I travel quite far for work. And we have a busy household. So actually getting things done, it mainly does fall down to maybe an hour here and there in the week.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky, a little bit more, and then just whacking it out on the weekend. So our lives are at the moment, socially, we're not really doing anything because we're putting a lot of time into the van. Yeah. So you can't expect it all to be done, and if you rush it, you're not going to get it where you want it. So
agreed.
Take your time. Enjoy the process.
Exactly.
With your loved ones, or on your own, or however you're doing your van conversion. Just enjoy it.
So we think we're going to leave the video there now, guys. Please like, subscribe, and please don't forget to hit that bell button to be notified whenever we upload a video. And
leave us a comment. We really would like people's suggestions, feedback on our videos. We're still quite new to this. We want to hear from you. We want to know if you're doing a conversion also, if you're waiting around until we go travelling and that's going to kind of be your more interesting, you're not really worried too much about the build. Just anything, any tips also, please, tips.
Or just say hi and we'll say hi back.
All right.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Callum Compass.
Yes, please do.
All right.
Thanks again, guys, and we shall see you soon.
Peace.